Hello everybody, it is Aiden. We are back here today for Electroblob's Wizardry mod, Episode 6. This is a really fun series to make. I'm enjoying it. Now, let's see here. We're going over the sorcery. So this is like the wizard of the wizards. Pretty neat. I really like the green and the gray. Love that color combo. It's awesome. Now there's a lot of spells for this, so this is gonna be a little bit longer. I think it's gonna be similar to the length of the fire and ice video. I'm doing these one at a time now because I realized that you really can't get as in. It's harder to get them like have each of the spells be more in depth, with less time. So I've decided to just do one like thing a day or episode. I was going to do two, like 1, 2, 3, and then do this one and all of these, but it's too much. I am going to show off all of these in one episode, I think, but that's fine. We'll start off with light, and it creates an orb of light. It is very bright. Okay, what is your light level? I am curious. Is that not a thing in this version? I don't know where to find a light level in this version of the game. That's fine. That's fine. Telekinesis is the next one. What I forget what telekinesis is, honestly. I don't. So if I'm looking at the block, is it gonna move? There's conjure block. Whoa. Now this one could be interesting for bridging. You know, you kind of just... That's neat. You can't see it, but you can build like it's like a wall. That's really cool. I like conjure block. I don't understand telekinesis really. Oh, and you can make... you can make them disappear? Yeah, so you right-click, then you shift right-click to get rid of them. So are those going to be here forever? Because that's going to be annoying. Because then I'm not going to see them. Okay, well, it's cool. I do like this. That could be potentially really useful. You cannot speed bridge, I'm thinking now. Because if you were to, you would go up, right? You'd go up, and then when you, in here, it would disappear. That's fine. Next one is muffle, and it basically lowers sounds. So I don't have my sounds turned on because they bother me. But if they were on, you'd hear the sound would be muffled. Now let's go to the advanced spells. There's a lot of advanced spells for the sorcerer spells. They are really cool though. And they're all to do with like player, like instead of like spawning mobs or like doing that, most of them are like helping with like player utilities, so you only have to have your wand on you. That's all you need, and everything else you have in the wand. So like you have agility, which is really cool. I think we should put all, no, let's do all these. So agility will give us speed 3 and jump boost 3, so that is super useful. Like that's awesome. I really like that. And you get step up, which is like one of the best additions ever. They need to add that into regular Minecraft, because who doesn't like step up? I mean, come on, people. It's awesome. Next is the pocket workbench. And it just opens a crafting table. So like I said, it's very based on like player utility and player, like, not utility, but like assisting player needs. So like you have your workbench on, you don't need to carry a crafting table. You don't, like, you have this like arrow beam. You don't need, well, that does a lot of damage, wow. You don't need a bow because you have yourself, you know, you have a bow and it comes with arrows and stuff. Like does it come with arrows? Yeah, it does. And it does not last forever. As you can see, the durability bar is the timer. But you know, that's it's still awesome. You don't need to carry bone because you have this. Now, how much damage does that do? Let's go see. Fully drawn back, it does 14 damage.
Normal bow. It's a normal bow.
Yeah, it's just normal bow. It's still pretty cool though. Now the next one is, let's just put that away for now. Next one is Conjure a Pickaxe, and it just, you know, you have a pickaxe with you at all times. You don't need to go and carry one. You don't need to fill up your hotbar slot. Because in modded, that's always an issue. Like, you have to have a bunch of different backpacks full of stuff. You have all of your tools that you need right here. And you can go and you can mine up blocks and stuff, and it is fairly fast. So, I'm liking that a lot. Conjure Sword. Oh, he's great. What is this? Oh, wow, it is 9.6 damage. And it's an apprentice level spell. This is awesome. You don't need to have a sword on you. One, because there's all of these awesome spells, but on crit, what do you do? Still 9 damage. That's still pretty awesome. 10 damage for a sword that just you have in your wand that just goes away, and then you can just... Can you get rid of it? Is that a thing? You can't get rid of it. But it lasts for, I guess, 1200 ticks would be the range of this. You'll see this, it just pops out of your inventory, and it's gone, and it kind of like has a cool animation. Those are the first of the Sorcerer Apprentice spells. I really like all of those. Now we need to go to toggle game mode. Let's go here, and no, there's a few more that I didn't see. Okay, the next one is Clairvoyance, which I honestly am not super certain on what this is. Reveals the path to a remembered location. So if we go here and we want to come back, will it guide us? Okay, that's really cool. So it'll guide us back to the block. So if I wanted to go like up here or something, right? And I want to go to this block right there, and I'm down here, how would that work? That's pretty neat. So if I go down here, it must be inaccessible. Okay. Oh, because you can't do parkour technically. Okay, that's really cool though. That is useful in some cases. I think if you're in a cave, that could be very useful. I'm pretty sure, because if you mark like where you have your furnace or something. Now let's go and do blink, imbue weapon, and let's do these three. Yeah. Okay. We can move these and move these. So blink. Okay, that's neat. So this is like a teleport thing. So you go to where you're looking. So can I go up there? No. No, I can't. Can I? Okay. So it's not exactly what you'd expect. You teleport to exactly where you're looking. It's like you teleport to the face of that block. You teleport to the underside of that block. You know, but I still like it. I still think it's very useful for like fast travel on the ground. Now, how fast is your... Okay, so you're running, you're going. If you're running away from something, it's useful because you just go pow, and teleport over. Okay, that's pretty cool. The next one is imbue weapon, and so let's go get ourselves like a diamond sword, and it enchants it with imbuement 4, which, so a diamond sword normally does 7 damage. It is now doing 12. So that is insane. It's actually doing 15 damage. That's, like, absolutely crazy. That's awesome. It lasts 45 seconds. The next one is Deviation. How does this work? So if we dig down here, there must be an ore. Oh, it's right here. So if I go here, pulls back strongly. That's really cool. So it just tells you where ore is. That's neat. Now let's go to the advanced spells. So let's just put all this stuff back. I really like these kind of, like, helpful spells. Because you don't always need to be, like, fighting something. So let's do Petrify, Invisibility, Levitation, Force Orb, Transportation, Spectral Pathway is really cool, Phase Step. Okay. So Levitation, I'm gonna assume. That's really cool. Okay, so it's similar to Flight. My question is, how much mana does this take? I do it in Survival. It is using up mana. I'm curious, so it's number 7, so if I go here, 10 a second. Okay, that's not bad. Invisibility gives you invisibility too, so it gets rid of your armor too. That's really cool, because I've noticed that in a lot of these, like, invisibility things, you can still see armor, but this, you can't even see that. So you're truly invisible, but you still have all the protection that you would need. Okay, that's really cool. The next one is Petrify, and I think that this is, like, against mobs, I'm assuming. And it turns into stone. That's pretty awesome. So it literally turns every mob to, like, a stone statue. Phase Step is similar to the Blink, I think, but does it go? Okay, yeah, so it's very similar to the Blink. I really like this. I think it's cool. Spectral Pathway is honestly one of my favorites. So if I'm over here, and I want to get over to that tree, or that area over there, I can use Spectral Pathway, and it creates, remember those conjure blocks that we had earlier? It's like that, but it creates a pathway for you. And then it disappears. So, like, we'll wait a second, and we can probably, no, we can't break those blocks, it's fine. This pathway will go away eventually. So if you're, like, trying to get away from somebody, and they do go pretty far, like, this is, and you can click it again, you know? Right? Can you click it again? No, you can't click it again, you have to click on a block. Then you could place the block and then click it again. So it's pretty cool. I do like that. I think it's a really cool spell. Transportation. Okay, so we need these stones of transportation. Basically what you do is, if you want to set, like, a home point, you take these stones, which this is how they're crafted. You take a crystal, and you take some stone. So, why is this not? Okay, cool. So then I click it, and I get teleported to the middle of the stone circle, which is really cool. I really like that, so you can basically go anywhere, and then you can just return back to your base. That's interesting. This is a cool spell called Force Orb. This is up next. Does 6 damage. I'm gonna get rid of the statue. That's neat, Force Orb. Now let's go to some of the other ones. Let's do, Containment, Arcane Lock, Vex Swarm, Greater Telekinesis, Decoy, Vanishing Box. And let's switch these over, so it's these ones here. So let's start with Vex Swarm. It summons a few Vexes. Is that 4, I think? Summons 4 Vexes to fight for you. That's neat. And when you're in creative, oh boy, you are never going to die. Because if I were to go into survival, and a mob comes here, like, if I were to summon a zombie minion, they just get wrecked. Okay, this is not actually. Okay, that's neat. I do like that. Arcane Lock, I mean, I've seen it used before. Okay, so I can lock chests, I guess? Is that what it is? Do I need to have just a single chest? Is that how it works? Yep. So now I cannot break this. Nope, you can do it in, you can do it in creative. So I can open it, but I can't break it, and I don't think anyone else can break it. Or no one else can break it or get into it. I'm the only one. The person who cast the wand is the only one. So that's pretty cool. And then we can take it away. The next spell is going to be containment. So we can... You see me? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Did you blow anything up? No, you didn't. That's okay. The next one is Vanishing Box. Okay. And this is very similar to the Pocket Workbench, except it allows you to access your ender chest. And then Decoy is really cool. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool. Go after my... No, dude, you're supposed to be going after... That's me. Okay. Well, it creates, like, a multiple of you. That's... Can I grab you? Oh my gosh. So it copies what you're doing. So if I were to hold a sword, and then swing it, so if I were to come here, that's really cool. Okay, I really like the decoy. And then greater telekinesis. Okay, I think I'm figuring out how to work this. Okay, that's cool. I do like it. It is very difficult to use. But, you know, that's fine. You can pick up mobs. Haha. Think of this like the gravity gun. You can't double click to, like, go crazy, but, you know. Yeah, let's pick you up and then go, whoochow! No, it does not work. Okay, that's fine. I still do really like this. I think it's really cool. Now we will get on to the master spells. So let's just, you know, let's just throw these in here. And it ends right there, so, yeah. So, these are the master spells for the sorcery. This episode is kind of long too. Oh, these are my favorite ones. Slow time, speed time. These are so overpowered. Iron Rain, Arrow Rain, Iron Golem, Shockwave, Black Hole. I don't understand how you would not want to have this, so let's just start with the simple one. Summon an Iron Golem. You just have an Iron Golem that fights for you. Arrow Rain, 14 damage these arrows do. They're like fully pulled back arrows, and they just destroyed an Iron Golem. Just completely destroyed him. That's insane. Speed time is right here. So, I'm going to assume that this probably speeds up time. So let's just quickly go through the night and get day. So, here we go. Now it's day. Then my absolute, probably one of my favorite spells in the pack. Slow time. If I were to summon, like, if I were to get, like, a skeleton, right? Skeleton. And I'm in this, I turn it to night, so there's some stuff. You can literally just dodge arrows. You're like the Flash. Like, you're gonna shoot an arrow at me. Shoot an arrow at me. Okay, let's not have you. How do you manage to hit me? Okay, come here. Come on. Okay, we're gonna need a new skeleton. This is really cool, but you just need it to work the right way. So let's go over here. Let's go summon in a skeleton. make it this. Okay, so it has an arrow. It's gonna shoot me. But because I'm so incredibly fast, I literally can just dodge arrows. This is, like, one of the coolest spells. I don't know how you managed to do this, Electroblob, but please make more stuff like this. It's incredible. Now I'm gonna get rid of you. You have a lot of health. Okay, now you're dead. Let's go on to the next one, which is Phase Step. No, it's not. It is Shockwave. And I'm gonna assume, if I were to go over here, it would, yeah, do damage.
5 to 8 damage.
So that's pretty good.
Depending on how close you are, it does more damage.
Does it?
Yeah. Because it was doing 1 before, and that just did, like, I don't know. But, like, you get the point. Because it was doing 6
Yep.
to 8.
It does more damage. Okay, that is a very powerful spell. The next one is Black Hole. It's neat. Let's summon in some creepers.
Okay.
That's
now, if you were in
overpowered.
survival mode, what would it get you?
That is a good question,
I feel like probably not. It would not.
considering it's my black hole. Nope. Nope. You're good.
You're
You
safe.
can walk around. That's a really cool spell. I really like the sorcery spells. Let me know what you like. Let me know what your favorite spell is. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode.